Hi everyone, Wendy Spanish Crafter here. I'm here today to just make a quick video because I haven't really got a great deal of time as we're going away in a few days. This is Cara Brandon's latest kit. I will put the link to it below and to Cara's flip through. It's a massive kit. There's loads of ephemera. I've cut most of it out already. Tags, labels, little pockets, and the papers, pages like these. It's all sort of butterflies and dragonflies and nature, things like that. So it's a lovely kit, and it's sort of quite neutral colours, which I thought was great. So it'll mix and match with anything. So I'm just going to do a quick envelope and a flippy thing to go in the envelope. So I've cut these journal cards out, and this is the page I've cut to make the envelope. So I've just made it an 8-inch square, and I'm going to do an envelope first. So I'm hoping that the pattern will look okay when I've folded it. So I'm just lining it up on my mat to get the corners the same. Then I fold in the sides to roughly meet, well, not roughly, to quite accurately meet in the middle, and then you should get nice straight sides. Then you fold the bottom piece up just a centimetre, if that, where the fold is at the bottom there, and the same at the top, and that gives you an envelope. And what I like to do is just to cut into the corners. Let me get a decent pair of scissors, sort of round them off a little bit, cut into the corner and then out again there. Do that on all four. It's a nice quick way of making an envelope. This, you can make them any size you want instead of getting my envelope board out because I'm lazy. So that is the corners cut into. Then I'll get the corner rounder to shape the top. Do you know, I'll have to have it that way up because that looks better than that. So I'll round this one, turn that up. Just, if you want, you can just fold that down a fraction or tuck it in just to finish the end off. Not very even that, but never mind, it is a junk journal, as I've said many times before. So just glue that down and then glue the seams. This little holiday we're on, in fact by the time this goes out we'll probably be back, but we've had it booked. This is the third time. It got cancelled twice last year with the COVID, so it's only a bit further north than where we are, and we're going with some friends, which will be nice. We have been to this hotel before, but it's a really good bargain. So that's the envelope. I'll just ink the edges, and this is going to house my little flippy journal card. Now my friend Sharon made a brilliant one of these in the 5 Days of Fall collaboration, so I'll link her video below as well. So that's the envelope ready to go, and I've pulled these journal cards out, and I'm just going to have them so that one flips one way, then one flips another way. It's just deciding which layer it's all going to go. That could go there and there and there. and then that will all fit inside the envelope. And I'm going to attach these with washi tape. So actually I quite like the eggs on the front. So let's try another. Right, I think we'll go something like that. So it's that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. So this is going to be the bottom one. So I'm going to attach some washi tape, and I've found a neutral sort of shade, but as I don't quite trust washi tape to permanently stay fastened, I'm just putting a bead of glue along the seam. Put the tape halfway, and cut that. Then that is going to stick on there. So I'll put another bead of glue on the tape. You don't have to have these right over each other. You could sort of put them up and down, if you know what I mean. You know, you could have one up there, one down there, as long as it all still fits in my envelope. In fact, that might actually look quite nice. So let's just make sure that fits in. It should just do. So I think we'll do it a bit up and down, if you know what I mean. So that is the next one to go. So I'll take that up a little bit. Yeah, that's the right way. So there. So we only need a small piece of tape on there. Cut too much tape there. I'll have to cut some off. And the same there. I was going to use strips of torn material for this, but I thought it might bulk it up too much, and when you're making a journal you do have to be aware of how much bulk you're putting into the envelope or your journal. So I'm just going to make sure that that fits in. Yeah, so that could go there. I do love making these flippy envelopes. So let's just get the tape on that one. I've yet to find a washi that sticks really, really well. But I suppose that's why some people use them, because they are quite easy to peel off. So I'm still just making sure it fits within the boundary of the envelope. And I don't need it all the way down there. Just realised. That can go there, right on the edge. Like that. Then another one over there. So that can have glue all the way down. These cards, journal cards, did have rounded corners and sort of jaggedy torn edges, but I cut mine and made them all square just for this purpose of doing this flippy. So if you're just using them as journal cards, you could just use a tear ruler. And I've done it again, put too much tape. I don't want it all the way down there, do I? Come on, Wendy, get your head together. And then there's one last one to go on the top there. And again, I only need it on this piece here. So I'm just going to cut one piece, put some glue on there. And that will go on there. Then we can use some of the ephemera to decorate up. And that will all fit inside the envelope quite nicely. So let's just have a quick look what bits of tickets we've got. I'm just randomly going to pull some pieces out. There's loads of little tickets and labels. So I'm just getting rid of the white edges. Just randomly sticking a couple of pieces on. I don't want to cover the nice butterflies up, so I'll stick that in the corner. And I'll put that on the flap. In fact, I should have had that as the fasten really. Let's use a label for the fasten. I want quite a wide one. Yeah, I'll tuck that one, tuck the flap under this, and I'll put another label on top of it. So I'm just going to glue the edges so that the flap will just tuck under there just to hold it fastened, and I'll stick one of these little labels on top in the box. Yeah. So I'll link below. I think Cara's done a flip through of this kit, so I'll link that, and I'll link Sharon's flippy thing she made for the 5 days of fall. And I'm afraid that's me done for today. I've got to go and get the suitcase out of the garage and decide what clothes I'm taking. So I shall see you next time. Thanks for joining me, and welcome to all my new subscribers. I'm really grateful that you've joined me, and I shall see you all next time. Bye. So I've just quickly added some of the labels that were in the kit. I've put a little tiny one here just to hold the edge of the washi tape down, tiny one there, and one here that the recipient can write, you know, a label or something on. And what I've done is I've added this butterfly, and it just acts as a closure there, just like the envelope. You just little flip underneath just to hold it together. So we've got all those. I've put labels on at the inside of them as well. So I think that looks quite nice, and that just slots under there, and then the whole lot just goes into the envelope. So I hope you're happy with my quick make, and I shall see you next time. Bye.